I want to talk to you about what should be in a church security manual. Well, one thing we want to understand is if it's not written down, it didn't happen. Not only is that the viewpoint of law enforcement, but also our judiciary system. If it's not written down, it didn't happen. I want to talk to you about what your church needs in a church security manual and policy and procedure. Now, some people call it a SOP, but I want to look at whatever term you call it, what should be in our church security manual. Well, let me give you some things that we believe at Strategos are vital to your church security manual. First of all, we want to talk about the role of parking team. What are their roles and responsibilities? What else should be in your church security manual? We want to talk about the role of ushers and greeters. And then we want to talk about the roles and responsibilities of the church security team. We want to talk about how can people join your church security team. We believe in a three-step process. First of all, invitation only. We don't want to announce from the pulpit that we've got a church security team. If you want to join on in. We want it to be invitation only. Also, we want to mention, as that process, people are coming onto the church security team, that we do a background check. And then we want to do a personal interview. What else should be in your church security manual? Which insurance company you're insured with. Typically, we see that the majority of American churches are insured with Brotherhood Mutual, Church Mutual, or Guide One, and then there's a host of other insurance companies beyond those three. But we want you to put in your church security manual who your church insurance company is. We want to make sure that that phone number, email address, and agent for that church insurance company is in your church security manual. What are some other things? We want in your church security manual your lockdown procedures. We want to make sure that 100% of your children's ministry staff, whether it's Sunday school teachers, nursery workers, whoever they may be, we want them to understand lockdown, and we want those put in the church security manual. At Strategos, we believe there's three parts of a church lockdown: locking, layering, and reinforcing. We want to make sure that's in your manual. We want to put in your church security manual medical protocols. We want to make sure that you're not just protected from an active shooter, but from a heart attack. We want to make sure you're protected from a stroke. God forbid, if you do have an active shooter, that you've got tactical medical response. What else will be like in your church security manual? We want to make sure tornado protocols, flood protocols are in there. Any type of hurricane, if you're by the coast. We want to make sure that your church security manual has every nugget that's vital. Now, what we don't want is this. Oftentimes, somebody will write a church security manual, and what we don't want is that you put it in a filing cabinet and never refer to it. We want to make sure that your entire team understands the manual, has those policies and procedures in their heart and in their mind, but we also want to make sure that they're written down.